Mondays with the Mako, back at you. Jackrabbit Run. I'm at the park right here, just catching a breather real quick, and I'm going to rock this video for you guys, then hit it hard. Happy Monday. Let's go get it. We're almost done with September already, the last critical month in Q3. And you guys have heard me say what Q3 is. Q3 is the most important business quarter. Without Q3, you can't set up your Q4 finish. So let's go and dominate this week, you guys. Let's put ourselves in a great position for our finish for September in Q3. But much love. Broncos hat on, ready to roll. Vic's at the house with his little shark jersey on from the sales team. You guys are amazing. Excited to be with him and watch our first Bronco game together. Denver was incredible last week. I want to thank the partners for the epic experience, the awesome Mastermind for getting me to the game, my very first Bronco game, one of my best professional days of my career. The only thing that was really missing was Erica and Vic there with me. But we rocked the Mastermind. We came together. The synergy, the education was unbelievable. And then that atmosphere in the new Mile High Stadium. Wow. Talk about fans, you guys. Not knocking on anybody else. Certainly not our Cardinal fans, but those are some old school Bronco fans that have really suffered, obviously, through all those Super Bowl losses, but have had the rewards of some Super Bowls recently. And gosh, it really shows in the history and the way that those guys bring it. They were stomping and cheering in the nosebleeds all game long. Epic experience. So I wanted to also thank the green team, with that said, for holding HQ down for me, and Sarah, my teammate. Sarah, you've been incredible. It's been a challenging year for both of us with a lot going on, but you've been just a champion, and I enjoy my work with you, my friend. Thank you so much. Pay attention to the shout-outs this week, you guys. There's a few in the written content, and I'm going to give you a little bit more in the written material because there's a lot today that I'm going to cover in a quick period of time and then dig into the content as always. With that said, let's go right into it. What's on my mind, what came from Denver was expectations, how we set and establish expectations, both personally and professionally within our business acumen and the way that we bring our business game, if you will, our sales game. So we talked a lot about contracts, obviously. We talked about our website and our story and how our message and our look is being received. And then we talked about productizing our services and data. But what was the arching, backbone of this was that expectation piece again. And I loved it. I took it a little bit deeper because I've been critiqued and criticized over my career for not really establishing expectations or boundaries, I should say. And I'm too open. Everything's a yes. I'll do it for you. I'll hunker down. I'll care, right? And sometimes that takes away from me and my family. And I get in a place where I've absorbed too much or I've taken too much on. So that was a great indicator for me and a reminder for me of how I need to shift a little bit there. And I have been much better this year, and I will continue to be. But what a great session in Denver. Expectations, my friends. How are you establishing expectations? How are you holding accountable to those expectations? And do you say no enough? Do you burn the boats? And that's a big, big thing, you guys. So expectations, and then travel. I've been traveling a lot lately. I go to Seattle this week. It's going to be one of my big 3 top priorities, but travel hurts this, right? Hurts the physical game. What a beautiful space, you guys, and walk for me. But it hurts the physical game. It hurts the workout and the health aspect unless we take charge. And a really good friend and somebody that's a mentor for me, a big brother type, Matt. He's actually been on here, one of my very first interviews, almost 2 years ago now. Well, geez, past 2 years ago now, I think, with Maddie and Alice there. They kicked this off. But Matt always says to me, he says, Jared, when you're traveling, it's really, really important that you get settled into your room right away, and then you go work out. You go find the fitness center. And if you don't have a fitness center, you got to go walk or run or get in the pool if they have a pool. So it's always important for me when I'm selecting my hotel is, do they have a fitness space? Right? And then the second thing is you've got to work out while you're traveling. So that next day and the following day, if you're there for multiple days, you've got to get back in the gym and finish your workouts or stick your workouts. And that's a critical component, right? That blood flowing, that energy, that release for me. This is a big release for me. And I've got great leaders and mentors in my life. And Corey said, Jerry, you've got to do the Jackrabbit Run more often. That's a great release for you. And you're in a better spot when you're doing that. So you guys, feel it for everybody. When you're getting your workouts in, you're in a better spot. The jackrabbits. You guys see that? They're all over the place. Especially when you're traveling and you're doing business and you're presenting, right? You want to be in that elevated, true, best place that you can be so you can deliver. So that's a critical component, you guys, as we travel. Make sure you got your fitness check in place. Told you about Kareem Hunt. Give you guys a little fantasy, and it's going to be in the written content too. Fantasy football. Dang, love it, you guys. Kareem Hunt went nuts. Had him in my point per catch league, and he was like 53 plus points. So the rookie running back class is not disappointed, right? And I told you we might have to wait on Joe Mixon and Christian McCaffrey a bit. But wow, Dalvin Cook, Leonard Fournette, and certainly Mr. Hunt have been impressive. So I'm excited to see what the rookies are going to do today. I've got a couple more ideas and some sleeper concepts for you for this week. So dig into the material on the fantasy action, you guys, and I hope you're having fun with your fantasy football. And we're rolling right into the big three. Big three for this week. I want to get a little bit more awareness and marketing salve around the shirts. The shirts have stalled out a little bit, and that's okay. I expected this to be a little bit of a challenge, but humbled by this experience, to say the least, you guys. I'm going to get a few shirts and just purchase them myself and give them out to you guys for doing the right thing and for taking care of your boy here. My mentor, my coach, wants me to get this up to about 1,000 likes by the end of the year. We're right around 600. So a like and a share is going to be a big thing for me, you guys, with this content. And I want to get back to going weekly. It's been hard. It's been busy. I've been traveling. Vic's obviously top priority. So I'll be committing a little bit more time to the content here. You should see me every week. But when you see me, share me, like it. And then I'll see that and I'll toss you a shirt. And that'll be pretty cool. I'm going to go Gary Vee style on that one. Do something cool for me, like and share my content. I'm going to throw you a cool shirt. And the shirts are awesome, you guys. The black shirts now, woo, they are bad A. And then the female shirts are out too, in white and black. So awesome stuff. Ernest, again, thank you. Todd, thank you, brother. You're getting your shirt here soon. And the website, bam, got to critique it, got to change it. It wasn't right. And I'm lucky to get some of that love in the Denver Mastermind. And I want to come back to not to sell like a shark, but swim like a shark, or swim with the shark. And there's a bit of a twist and a change that I need to show in my content there, and the way that I approach in my messaging. So hang tight. I'm going to change the website up a little bit. I appreciate you guys, MaryKay, for leading the charge and the critique on everybody's websites. It was close to the grunt test, but it wasn't me, and it wasn't accurate. You guys are amazing. So look for those changes there. And big three for the week. One, getting as much time with Vic as I can. The travel's been a little bit tough. I mean, they're only, quick trips, couple days here and there, but I miss the guy. We've got that bond, right? And he's so awesome. So as much time as I can with the little man before I fly this week. And then that's going to be the second priority, is really rocking this trip. It's a different trip. It's not a mastermind. It's not an educational trip like that where I'll be conducting and leading that charge, mediating. It's going to be more of a recruitment event, a footprint event where we come into a market where we haven't really extended our footprint as much as we would like, or at all, really. So Seattle, we're coming up to do a recruitment event, and I want to thank John Lang for leading the charge with this. John's been an awesome teammate for years and somebody that I value and respect. So he's done a great job of putting this thing together. I'm going to go help him finish this thing off. And we're taking the Pacific Northwest on. Seattle, Vancouver, San Fran, Portland, all of that whole area is going to be a major focal point for me and our expansion and our growth. So that's number two. And then number three is making sure I've got my fitness check in place. Right, I've missed this walk a bit lately, and it's important for me. Again, that release, that cardio, that calorie burn, that blood flow. So doing as much of this as possible before I get going, and then when I'm there, obviously sticking my fitness cadence in my routine. If I could do a fourth and a fifth on the big three this week, I would. Let me just share what those two extras might be. 4 would be keeping pace with our month and what the team's doing, the results. The team's been phenomenal. Our teams have been phenomenal. Last month was the best month our partner team has ever put together in our history. So we want to keep that going, and I've been really fond of my group specifically and where we are, how we've come together, how we're working results in our sales craft, our sales process. We're really focused there. So that's been a lot of fun. That's what I do, is sales training, sales presentations. So guys, keep the balance, keep selling, keep the focus there. And then the fifth one would be invested learning. I'm going to talk a little bit about that in the content. I've taken a back seat with some of it. Luckily, I've had these masterminds, right? So I get it. I get content. I get education. I get to learn. But it's up to us to take the investment in learning on and develop paths throughout the year for ourselves and our family so we can educate and we can learn and we can hunker down. Whether that's a course online, whether that's a workshop or a live event, right? Or a conference, there's a ton of things that we could do there. So that would be the fifth, and I'm going to challenge us all to look at that investment in learning. Much love, you guys. Let's go get a great week. Let's go dominate. September is moving. Q3 is critical, the most critical quarter of the year, really. If you don't have Q3, you can't have your finish in Q4. All right, you guys, much love. Go get it. Let me know what I can do for you. Like and share this, and get a shirt. The black shirts are incredible.